welcome to the first video of 2016. I'm so excited to be filming this. I kind of was thinking, what would my first video of 2016 be? And I thought, hey, maybe some of you guys are out and your resolution is to, I don't know, find a significant other of some sorts. Maybe you're on eHarmony or Match or Tinder. You do you. No judgment. So I wanted to pull together a look that I would kind of consider wearing on a first date if I was dating, which I haven't been in a long time. I thought it'd be good to kind of accentuate the features without looking like a ton of makeup. You don't want a guy to come and see you and then be like, on our second date, can we go to a water park? Because I don't think you passed the dunk test. That kind of thing. If you don't know what a dunk test is, look it up. Long story short, this is the look I came across. Hopefully it would pass a dunk test. Good eyelash glue. But yeah, stick around if you want to see how I did it. Alright? Like I said in the intro, this is going to be what I would consider like a date night, first date kind of makeup look. So my personal opinion is a first date, you kind of don't want to let your makeup talk. You kind of want your personality to be the focal point. Obviously that varies for everyone, but that's just my opinion. So that's kind of what I'm going to do in this tutorial is really simple but statement makeup. So it's not a lot of stuff, but it makes a big impact and it kind of brings together like the features I think that guys notice. So what I found is lashes guys always notice lashes. I hate to break it to you. If you have really good lashes, put a ton of mascara on and be lucky. But for us who don't have like the best darkest lashes or have like sparse lashes or have some that are like acting a little crazy over here, lashes and highlighter. I know those are so stupid, but like guys notice that stuff in my opinion. That's what I've seen. So that's kind of what I'm focusing on in this. Because if I was going on a first date, I would use this makeup look. And so that's kind of, yeah, my inspiration for it. I feel like I need an explanation because people are going to be like, first date makeup. Obviously you can wear this on any date makeup. Obviously you can wear this to brunch with your friends. But I think that this is a great first date look. So with that said, we are gonna start with the base. All right. Since it's been a while since I got out of the shower and moisturized my face, I'm gonna start with the Makeup Forever Step 1 in hydration base. And then I actually just got this. This is gonna be the Tarte Clean Slate Timeless Smoothing Primer. Since, like I said before, I have a lot of pores, so I'm layering them because, well, they're not both getting to what I need. And now you can see I've got a couple breakouts, so I'm going to take my Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer and I am going to dot that on my blemishes even before I put foundation on, just because I'm trying to give myself some heavier coverage because, well, they are really living today. So I'm just using a Crown concealer brush to blend it in, and then I will go back through as always after I have touched it up. I just pat it and then I'll pat it again with the Beauty Blender to make sure that it isn't sitting anywhere. So I'm using two different foundations, my Tom Ford, which is very, very luminous, and then more of a long wear foundation, which is going to be my Chanel Perfect Lumiere foundation. So I just blended them together using, I know I'm using my Real Techniques sponge that I said I didn't like, but I kind of like it, and my Beauty Blender is dirty right now. So now I'm going to take my handy dandy NARS concealer, and that color I had Custard and it was way too, I'm so light, it was way too dark, so it didn't do anything as far as highlighting, so then I grabbed Vanilla. So I'm just going to steeple that using my MAC 130 brush. So it is a dual fiber brush, so it doesn't pick up the product and move it, it just helps really blend it. But I always do go back with a sponge to blend it out because I think first date makeup is all about being blended and not having harsh lines. You definitely want to try to keep it as natural as possible. Just going to set just my under eye because I am going to go in with a cream highlighter. So I'm just going in with my Kat Von D and a Real Techniques brush and just doing my under eyes. And then I didn't show it, but I am using my WhatsApp from Benefit, and I'm just kind of tapping it on with my finger and on my nose. So going back through and making sure my lid is really blended before we set our entire face using the Laura Mercier, their translucent powder. I like this technique, it's worked really well for me. So I am using a new brow product. Wow, I know. I wanted to know if you guys want me to do an updated brow routine. My brow routine has changed. As you can see, I have added the Benefit Give Me Brow in light to kind of just help give me a little bit of texture. So what I do is I add it on and then I spoolie it off, and then I go back in with my handy dandy Brow Wiz, but I do also have a different brow defining brush from Hourglass that I've been using too. So I kind of wanted to maybe potentially show you guys a more in-depth brow video. So I'm just kind of defining it up, and then I'm making sure to blend it out using the spoolie. That's a really important step, is to define and blend. So now I'm just making sure once again my base is perfect, and then I'm going in with Dusty Rose from the Anastasia Artist Palette, and I'm just really just using that in my crease, and then once there's almost no product on the brush, I'm taking it and pushing it down onto the lid. Then I'm taking Aubergine and just using that with a very, very pointed, I think this is just a Chanel brush, a very pointed Chanel brush in the outer corners, just really lightly adding and packing on product here. And then I'm going to go back in with a Sigma blending brush and just blend it out. And I just kind of went back and forth on that step 4 or 5 times till I got the desired color that I wanted, but making sure that I was really blended. As you can see, I kept looking back and forth. Now I'm using the Chanel eyeliner I've talked about a few times. That's in Rouge Noir, and you can see that I'm just putting it on the outer V, and then I'm going in with a shader brush. This is a Sonia Cashew 105, and I'm just starting to blend it out. So I wanted a really blended, soft look. I did want to have some darkness around my lash line, but I didn't want it to be like a black line or black liner. So this is kind of the technique that I use when I want a little bit of color, but I don't want to look like I have a harsh line. So this is really all about adding and blending, so you can get your desired darkness. Now, off camera, I am going to do my mascara. I'm using L'Oreal, and then I'm going to pop on my Huda Beauty lashes in Samantha. Now going back into my palette, I'm going to grab Aubergine on a Sephora pencil brush, and I'm just starting to darken up that area, just kind of adding and packing on color right as close to the lash line as I can get. Then I'm taking a flat definer. I think this is just Urban Decay, one of the palette brushes, and I'm taking Dusty Rose, and I'm going to use that to blend it out. Like I said before, this look is all about blending and blending. Blend some more. Using L'Oreal Telescopic on the bottom lash. Now I'm going to move to my bronzer. It's the Pro Bronze Fusion in the color 15i. I would probably get a darker color. This is really light, but I am obviously super pale right now. So I'm going to actually go in and hit it with a little bit of contour just to deepen up just my cheekbones. I didn't do it on my forehead. Like I said, you want this to be as natural looking as you can possibly make it. So now I'm just going back through and blending. Using Tom Ford Frantic Pink and a stippling brush, I'm just going to do the apples of my cheeks. And that stippling brush is really going to help blend it all together. As you can see, I don't want any obvious blush marks. Using the Balm by Mary Luminizer, or Mary Luminizer by the Balm, like I've been doing before, I wet the brush with a little bit of MAC Fix Plus. That will help prevent it from looking powdery at all. So I really like the way this is looked on all my highlighters. So just highlighting where I would normally highlight. And onto lips. I use Soar, which is one of my favorite lip liners from MAC. And I decided to use a nice lip liner and lipstick in a nice soft color because, let's face it, a liquid lipstick in a dark color isn't really conducive for a guy trying to kiss you. Not that you want to definitely kiss on a first date, but you never know. So I used Tom Ford in Pink Dusk, which is kind of one of her satin shades. So it's very soft and feminine looking. Now I'm just going to hit it with my whole face with MAC Fix Plus just to get all the powders to blend down, and I'll be done. All right. Thanks, guys. Alright guys, so this is the finished look. I did my hair up in like a little half pony, by the way. If you want to see a hair tutorial, let me know. My hair's really like, I just do, random crap to my hair. I'm not really like a hairstylist, but I will show you for sure what I do. And I'm wearing the Huda Beauty lashes in Samantha again because these, when I said I told you in my one, the Stardust video, I think, that it was the best freaking lashes I've ever used. I was like not kidding you. Like these lashes I'm so obsessed with. I cannot stop wearing them. Like I feel like I just wear them all the damn time, and they're looking a little ratchet. So I ordered a bunch of new lashes from Huda Beauty, from Sephora, like yesterday, so I'm so excited to get them. So anyways, I hope you guys had a great holiday. I know I had a fantastic holiday. I could not have asked for a better holiday season for sure. And I'm freaking out because I have like crazy work schedule coming up, so I'm gonna try to film. I have something that I'm filming a duo with a good friend of mine. Stay tuned. I will see you guys soon and see you through 2016, and hope everyone has a beautiful, beautiful start to the year. Thanks. All right guys, bye. So as I'm like walking out of the house, I realized I forgot inner corner highlight. Oh shit. What the fuck? Okay. Bye! I suggest if you're getting ready for your first date night, maybe listen to a little Beyonce radio on Pandora. Just saying.